else to live. All right,
Okay.
all right, thank you.
Your Honor, are we gonna consider him under PTR conditions for that reason?
For not going back to his location. All right, if he needs pretrial to not live there, she didn't seek a no contact, but that's the problem.
And if that's being sought, then we would ask that he has one chance to return to get his whole.
Okay, that's fine. Well, he's allowed to have contact with her, but not any
Sure.
violent contact, so. But
Okay.
we'll check that too. He can go back and get his stuff
you,
with
Judge.
law enforcement. Okay. Okay. All right, thank you.
Next, we have Mr. Hernandez.
Thank you. All right, Mr. Hernandez, you're charged with resisting an officer without violence, first-degree misdemeanor, and a simple assault or threat to do violence, a second-degree misdemeanor. Do you have an attorney?
No, Your Honor.
Can you afford to hire an attorney?
No, Your Honor.
All right, I'll provisionally appoint the Office of the Public Defender to represent you.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
All right. And, all right, I do find probable cause for the charges.
They have this 2 counts of resisting, but it probably should just be
one.
Yes,
Yeah.
I was going to add that they're under the case law. This is only one sequence,
Right.
not breaking in time.
Okay, so under the resisting, the one count resisting, the bond will be $1,000 and the other count, it'll be ROR. And the simple assault will be $250 bond. And let's see. Okay. All right, it's gonna be hard to not have any contact. It looks like the victim in this case is your neighbor.
Yes,
He
Your
lives at
Honor.
330 and you live at 320, so it looks like it's gonna be hard to have no contact with him. But if you bond out and go home, just
Yes, Your Honor.
go to straight to your house. Don't be hanging out in the street, okay? Also, no firearms,
Yes, Your Honor.
okay? So your total bond is $1,250. And you'll have the, like I said, the conditions of no contact with the victim and no firearms, okay?
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Next is Elijah Isaac.
Oops. Okay.
Judge, since he lives next door, this says to stay 500 feet away. Did you want to change that?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think he can stay 500 feet away. Because
The state's just requesting no direct contact. so
Okay.
That way he can go back home, just not have any direct contact.
Right. Okay. Can we adjust that condition then?
And he heard you, Your Honor. He was right.
Yeah, okay. We're just trying to make the order conform with what I said.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, and I'm sorry, who was next? Isaiah,
Elijah Isaiah.
thank you. All right, Mr. Isaiah, you're charged with domestic violence, battery, a first-degree misdemeanor. Do you have an attorney?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, can you afford to hire an attorney?
No, Your Honor.
I will provisionally appoint the office of the public defender. I do find probable cause for the charge. All right, your bond in this case is going to be set at $5,000. You have no contact with the victim, Heavenly Miller. You already have no firearms. And it looks like you were living at that location. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, you can return one time with law enforcement in order to gather your personal belongings. But you're going to have to find somewhere else to live. Thank you.
The next one, Estefan Jackson is still at the hospital, Your Honor.
Thank you.
This is Stuart King.
Mr. King, you're charged with violation of an injunction for protection against domestic violence. It's a first-degree misdemeanor. Do you have an attorney?
No, ma'am.
Can you afford to hire an attorney?
No, ma'am.
All right, I will provisionally appoint the Office of the Public Defender to represent you. All right, I do find probable cause. There was a case in 2024. Was that a straight time case? It's 24 CF 2968.
Yes, ma'am, he did jail time for it.
But
I was just checking to see if you were on probation for anything.
oh no, I'm not.
All right.
She said this is the name, right?
All right, based on your history, I'm gonna set bond at $20,000. Pretrial conditions are no contact with this victim. You were already under an injunction, so there should be no contact, but if you violate a pretrial condition, then you could be held without bond for violating your pretrial condition on this case. Okay, so your bond's $20,000, no contact with the victim, no firearms as well.
Oh, maybe that open. Sure.
Thank you.
This is Trevor King, Your Honor.
Okay. All right, Mr. King, you're charged with petty theft, a third or subsequent offense. It's a third-degree felony. Do you have an attorney?
No.
Can you afford to hire an attorney? Sorry, I couldn't. Was someone else talking or was that you?
That was someone in the back, Your Honor.
Oh, okay.
No.
All right. Sorry, I wasn't looking up. I just heard someone talking. All right. So did you say you cannot afford to hire an attorney, Mr. King?
No, ma'am.
Okay, I will provisionally appoint the public defender's office to represent you. I do find probable cause for the charge. Let's see. All right, Mr. King, your bond is going to be set at $5,000. With the condition you do not return to that Dollar General or any Dollar General in the state of Florida.
All right.
All right.
All right.
Next one is Antoine Knowlton. He's on his way to South County, Your Honor. He didn't make it in time.
Okay.
This is Morris Lisbon.
Okay. Give me just 1 second.
He didn't put it in there. I think he said he wasn't there. Right, he didn't make it time.
Yeah.
All right, Mr. Lisbon, you're charged with domestic violence battery, a first-degree misdemeanor. Do you have an attorney, sir?
No, ma'am.
Can you afford to hire an attorney?
No, ma'am.
I'll provisionally appoint the office of the public defender to represent you.
Thank you.
All right, if you find probable cause. You have an open case, he's out on bond. Twenty-five CT 5501, 25 CT 5503, 25 CT 4416.
Yes, ma'am, they're still open, so we would ask, I've got 5501 and 5503. Are still open, so we would ask for his bond to be revoked in those cases.
Okay. All right, Mr. Lisbon, I do find probable cause for the charge in this case, if I didn't already say that. I am setting your bond in that case at $5,000. But since you were already on pretrial release, you were out on bond on 2 other cases, your bond in those cases is going to be revoked. So you'll be no bond on those. Does he get a hearing on that? 5-day anything? No, okay. All right. All right, so we're set. Okay, so you're gonna be held no bond on the cases that were already open, but you do have a $5,000 bond on this case. If you do bond out, no contact with the victim.
Okay.
Thank you.
Next, we have Mr. McCoy?
Morgan.
Morgan, I'm sorry.
Yes, sir.
Okay, give me just 1 second.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So let's put them in order. Go step down.
Yes, sir.
Mr. McCoy, step aboard.
My bad, I'm working off already.
Good morning.
Good morning. All right, so is this Mr. McCoy then?
This is Mr. McCoy, yes, Your Honor.
Okay, all right. All right, Mr. McCoy, you're charged with domestic violence, battery, a 1st-degree misdemeanor. Do you have an attorney?
No, ma'am.
Can you afford to hire an attorney?
No, ma'am.
All right, I will provisionally appoint the Office of the Public Defender to represent you. Okay, I do find probable cause. Able to contact the victim. All right, so your bond is going to be set at $5,000. Do you live at that location, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right, well, at this point, they were not able to get in contact with her as far as whether she wants any contact with you in the, from here on out. So at this point, you're going to be no contact with her. You can return one time with law enforcement to retrieve any personal belongings. But for now, you're going to have to find someplace else to live. And the public defender can file a motion for you if that changes, if they deem that that's the appropriate thing to do. Okay,
All right.
thank you.
To Marius Chavez.
Chavez, hang on. What happened to Marius Chavez? Excuse me 1 second.
He didn't arrive from the process center on time. He was sent down to the building.
Okay, got it. All right. All right, so is this Mr. McNair?
The hospital.
McNair's in the hospital, and we have Mr. Morgan.
Morgan, okay. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
All right, Mr. McNair, or excuse me, yeah, Mr. Morgan, you are charged with DUI, driving under the influence, a 2nd-degree misdemeanor, elevated to being a 0.15 or higher, or having a person under 18 in the car with you, a 1st-degree misdemeanor, and knowingly driving with license suspended or revoked, a 2nd-degree misdemeanor. Do you have an attorney?
No, ma'am.
Can you afford to hire an attorney?
No, ma'am.
All right, I'll provisionally appoint the Office of the Public Defender to represent you.
He has
Yes,
two.
ma'am.
He has 2. Hang on.
He has a DWLSR and a DUI that's open.
Oh, that are pending? Okay. All right, hang on one sec.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Mr. Morgan,
Yes, ma'am.
your bonds on the case that you're here for, your new charges, in the DUI with the blood alcohol of 0.15 or more higher, is going to be set at $1,000.
Yes, ma'am.
Count two is also going to be $1,000. And the knowingly driving on license suspended will also be $1,000. Unfortunately, you have a pending case. It's 25 CT 5728 and 25 CT 5730. That you were already out on bond on, correct, Ms. Lauren? Okay, and are you requesting that the bond be revoked on that? All right, so we're gonna have to revoke your bond on those cases. It looks like that was an offense that happened in August, maybe.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so you're gonna be held no bond on those cases, and then you have total $3,000 bond on this case. If that gets resolved and you wind up bonding out on this case, a condition is no alcohol, no drugs, and no driving without a valid license.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
as you can see, if you violate pretrial conditions, which those would be pretrial conditions, then you can be held no bond, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you.
Next round, we have Mr. Orr.
That's the interpreter case, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, Your Honor. He said he would try for English today, but he is the Hebrew interpreter case.
Okay, just one second. We need to. Let me sign that. All right, Mr. Orr,
Yes.
you are charged with extortion or threats, which is a felony of the second degree. Okay, can you understand me so far? Doesn't look like you can. Okay,
Yes, Tony said the agency that they use is closed until Monday, so she wouldn't be able to get anybody until Monday.
okay. All right, so
No, please. Please, no Monday.
I talked to the judge.
Excuse me, ma'am, we can try today.
okay, well, we can try, but let's see. See if there's anything. And we don't really have very much information here. So, I mean, presumably, I don't have any reason to go beyond a standard bond at this point. So I can set the bond at 15,000. I'm not sure if he understands that.
I understand.
Okay. Do you have a lawyer?
Lawyer,
Do you have an
My-
attorney?
family, she-
So
Do you have a lawyer?
I don't know what is a lawyer.
Okay, all right. So we're gonna set your bond at 15,000 right now. But
Okay,
we're gonna bring you back on Monday and try to get an interpreter for you. Okay,
but if, excuse me, if my brother pay today.
He said if his brother pays today,
and for the bond, yeah.
Yes,
There's that, then no contact with the victim if he does that, okay?
okay,
All right, what if he bonds out? Can he still come back from the streets so he can understand with the interpreter? No?
He would have to report to pretrial release on Monday, so.
But he
they
would never
have to get-
understand
yeah,
it.
They'd have to get somebody to interpret.
I mean, how's he gonna know what to do?
Judge, at this point, because he doesn't know, he won't understand, that might be a violation of pretrial release. I was objecting to not setting a bond, but because pretrial is going to be imposed, without him understanding that he has to report to pretrial, I think it's best to bring him back Monday.
Okay. All right, well, let's just leave everything as it was then.
Right.
Okay. Mr. Orr, we are concerned that you do not understand what's happening.
yeah, I
So
understand.
we think it's important to bring you back on Monday with an interpreter. Okay? But and they can, you can understand better on Monday. All right,
Say bring him back. Just cross out the date and everything. Well, that's not saying we're gonna his date.
Okay.
He's gonna get pushed
One
further
second.
into the future. That could change.
My brother take flight to here. He want to pay for me today.
I mean, that's, could the jail use a translator? It's the pretrial conditions he has to understand, or he'll violate.
Bondi understands it's
Yeah,
pretrial
it's
release.
the pretrial.
Right.
They're worried.
it's also convenient. So. All right, so you have to come back Monday, Mr. Orr.
Because we released the paperwork.
We'll get it, hopefully get everything resolved on Monday. Okay, thank you.
Monday. That's what happened. We have Mr. Poole, Daquan Poole.
All right, Mr. Poole, you're here on a warrant charged with defrauding a financial institution, a felony in the second degree, using the identification of another person without consent, $5,000 or more, a felony in the second degree, counterfeiting a payment instrument, a felony in the third degree, uttering a false instrument, a felony in the third degree, and grand theft, $10,000 up to $20,000, a felony in the third degree. Do you have a lawyer?
No, ma'am.
Can you afford to hire a lawyer?
No, ma'am.
I will provisionally appoint the office of the public defender to represent you. As I said, an arrest warrant was issued. Probable cause has already been found by another judge in that case. And let me look. Okay, your bonds are going to be set as follows. Count one, defrauding the financial institute will be 15,000. Count two, we're using the ID of another person without consent, 5,000 or more, also 15,000. Counterfeiting a payment instrument, 5,000. Count four, uttering a false instrument, 5,000. And grand theft, 10 to 20,000 is also 5,000. And conditions would be no intentional contact with the victim, stay 500 feet away from the victim, and no contact with the co-defendant. We get everything? Yes. Okay. All right. Thank you.
Excuse me, y'all. Can I ask what's the total amount of the bond?
45,000. All right. All right. Who's next? Mr. Ramirez?
Yes, ma'am. Sorry,
Thank you.
yes,
Okay. Sean Ramirez?
yes, ma'am.
All right. All right, this looks like a child support warrant, $5,000 purge. If that's all that's holding you, you can get out upon payment of $5,000. If you do not get out, you'll go before the magistrate on Monday. Okay,
Thank
all
you,
right,
ma'am.
yeah. If you can't get out, you'll be in court on Monday.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Next, we have last name Rivera, Isaac Rivera.
Okay. All right, Mr. Rivera, you're charged with domestic violence, aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, a felony in the 3rd degree, and dating violence, battery, misdemeanor in the 1st degree. Do you have an attorney?
No, ma'am.
Can you afford to hire an attorney?
No, ma'am.
All right, I'll provisionally appoint the Office of the Public Defender to represent you. Give me 1 second to look at the PC.
Look how much he wants to leave. Where am I gonna go? My talking now. He might try to run. Hey, where's my head? Where's the, he's a million dragging 120 pounds.
Okay, I do find probable cause.
I think big age.
All right, Mr. Rivera, I'm going to set your bond on the domestic violence, aggravated assault, deadly weapon at $10,000. Count two, the dating violence battery is set at $1,000. Conditions of your pretrial release will be no contact with the victim at all whatsoever or the location, and no firearms. Does he live in that location? Do you know?
I didn't see that he lived in that location. Do you
Yes,
live there?
ma'am, I do. I do, ma'am.
Okay, well,
If she
they
doesn't
weren't
live
able,
there-
she doesn't live there.
No,
Okay, well then you can go to your house as long as she's not living there. But there's no contact at all. And if you have other firearms that are not in evidence, then you can't have those until further order of the court, okay?
yes, ma'am.
Next, Your Honor, we have Mr. Roberson, Justin Roberson.
All right, Mr. Roberson, you're charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, a felony in the 3rd degree. Do you have an attorney?
No, ma'am.
Can you afford to hire an attorney?
No, ma'am.
All right, I'll provisionally appoint the Office of the Public Defender to represent you.
May I ask a question?
Give me 1 second. I need to read this. All right, I do find probable cause for the charge. What's your question, sir?
Ma'am, I'm on probation. I don't even own a weapon. Whoever's doing this is completely lying.
Okay, well, you can talk to your public defender about that. I'm sure they can advise you appropriately about that. It looks like,
How is there probable cause? If I don't even own a weapon?
Your attorney will talk to you about that and what we can do to help with your case once it's assigned.
Yes, ma'am.
okay, so what's the probation case that he's on? Is it 23 CF 9803?
9803, yes, ma'am.
Okay,
That's 23 CF.
CF 23 9803.
9803, right. Okay.
All right, man. Why they keep doing this to me?
Okay.
It's ridiculous. Every year for 10 years they've done this.
Okay, so on this aggravated assault deadly weapon, your bond is set at $5,000, no contact with the victim.
I don't even know who the
I am
victim
issuing,
is. Yes,
I
ma'am.
am issuing an instantiate warrant because it is a violation of your probation.
Yes, ma'am.
And so you will be held no bond on that. It's 23 CF 9803. And I'm not sure if that's going to be resolved prior to. But as the lady that was speaking to you prior, that's the assistant public defender that's here in court. Okay,
Yes,
so
ma'am.
they're aware of your situation and I'm sure they'll be in contact with you as soon as they possibly can.
Okay.
Get it all resolved. Okay?
Yes, ma'am. You have a wonderful day.
You too.
Mr. Smith? Michael Smith.
Thank you. Right, Mr. Smith, you're charged with domestic violence felony battery, a felony in the 3rd degree. Do you have an attorney?
No, ma'am.
Can you afford to hire an attorney?
No, ma'am.
All right, I'll provisionally appoint the Office of the Public Defender to represent you. All right, I do find probable cause for the charge. Let me see if they were able to reach her. Doesn't look like they were able to reach her yet. I'm going to set your bond at $5,000. At this point, it's going to be no contact. No contact with her. If they can get a hold of her and change that, you can go back and get a different court order in the future that could change that potentially. But having not heard from her, I can't make that determination at this point.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you understand? You understand, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right, so your bond's $5,000 and no contact, okay? That could
Okay.
change. You got a public defender now, so they'll contact you. If that changes, you can let them know and they'll know what to do, okay?
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Next up, Mr. Street.
All right, Mr. Street, you have a failure to appear capious for battery second or subsequent offense. It's a no bond capias at the request of the judge that signed it. So he found probable cause based on violation of your pretrial release conditions. So at this point, I'm assuming you already have a public defender in that case.
I guess so, yeah.
Does he have, okay, so you already have a public defender appointed to represent you. They'll be continuing to represent you in this case, but you're gonna be held no bond until you go back to see the other Judge Hill, okay?
So there's no bond on everything, right?
Well, all I have is a battery. Do you have other charges in other cases?
So I just have the battery charge, that's it? And the failure to appear?
That's all I have today. It's the same battery that you came before on. You did not appear in court. And you violated the conditions of your pretrial release. So you're back on that same charge. You're just being held no bond this time.
All right.
Understand?
Yeah, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Next we have Mr. Tapley.
All right, Mr. Tapley, you're charged with driving while license suspended or revoked as misdemeanor in the second degree. Do you have an attorney? Can you afford to hire an attorney?
Ma'am.
Okay, I'll provisionally appoint the Office of the Public Defender to represent you.
Right.
Let me check. All right, your bond is going to be set at $250 as a condition of your pretrial. You're going to be on pretrial release.
Right.
To be no driving without a valid license.
Right.
Looks like you don't have one. If you get caught driving while you're out on pretrial release, that's going to be a violation and you could be held no bond, okay?
So somebody that's, do I get released today or that somebody has to pay my bond?
Somebody has to pay your bond, $250,
All right.
okay?
Here, next we have Mr. Tucker.
All right, Mr. Tucker, you're charged with dealing in stolen property, felony in the second degree, grand theft of over $750 up to $5,000, a felony in the third degree, and unarmed burglary of an unoccupied dwelling, a felony in the second degree. Do you have an attorney?
No.
Can you afford to hire an attorney?
No.
All right, I'll provisionally appoint the Office of the Public Defender to represent you. Let me look at your affidavit real quick. All right. I do find probable cause for the charges. As to the burglary charge, your bond's going to be set at $15,000. Dealing stolen property, $15,000. And grand theft is 5,000. And as a condition, if you bond out, you're not to return to that location and not have any contact with the victim. Okay, thank you.
Next, we have Mr. Underhill.
All right, Mr. Underhill, you're charged with domestic violence, following, harassing, or cyber stalking another person. It's a first-degree misdemeanor. You're also charged with burglary of an occupied structure or conveyance of second-degree felony. Do you have an attorney?
Hey, ma'am.
Can you afford to hire an attorney?
I'm retired.
Okay, I will provisionally appoint the Office of the Public Defender to represent you. I do find probable cause for the charges.
Judge, I would issue a probable cause challenge for the burglary and occupied structure or conveyance. There was no facts in this affidavit as to whether or not he entered. I think it actually says he did not enter.
I did not.
With the requirements to pre-burglary.
I did not.
Or handle. Okay, I'll find probable cause for an attempted burglary.
Yes, Judge.
So that's an F3, a felony in the third degree.
Correct.
Yes, ma'am. All right, so burglary, it's gonna be, bond will be $5,000. The domestic following, harassing, or cyber stalking will be $1,000.
Your Honor,
Just a minute. Pretrial conditions are gonna be no contact with this person who is apparently your ex-girlfriend.
yes, ma'am.
No contact means no contact. You cannot go within
I understand.
500 feet of her home, her place of employment.
Okay.
You can't call her, no sending flowers.
I don't think that's.
Nothing, zero, it's over,
I
okay?
got it. Yes, ma'am.
All right, if you violate those conditions, okay, you can be held no bond,
I understand.
okay? So take it seriously.
I do.
All right,
I have a quick question.
hang on one more second.
Oh, okay, sorry. I thought we were done.
For attempted burglary, which is an F3 on
Yes.
count one,
Yes,
and then the bond for that one,
5,000.
5,000.
Yes, okay. Sorry, we were clarifying something with the clerk. What's your question,
Okay.
sir?
Well, I was just wondering on the burglary thing. So what is it now?
Well, I'm finding probable cause based on this information that there's an attempted burglary, which is a notch down. It's a third degree felony instead of a second degree felony because there's
Okay.
nothing in that statement that says you actually entered the car. It just said you were
Okay.
pulling on the door handle. So
Well,
you were
that's
trying
true.
to get in.
That's
So,
true.
Mr. Underhill, I would strongly advise you to stop speaking.
Okay,
Don't
all right.
admit or deny anything at this point, okay? You are
Okay.
being recorded. Your
Oh,
public
okay.
defender, if you bond, please get in touch with our office. We're on the third floor in the Polk County Courthouse. And if you don't, somebody will be out to talk with you shortly, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
It's just a public defender here in court that was just speaking to
Oh,
you, okay?
okay.
She's
All
giving you
right.
some good advice, all right? But that's
Okay.
what it is for right now. That's all. I can only go on the information that I
I
have
understood.
in front of me
Understood.
right now. So thank you. Have a nice day.
And I'm sorry, what was the bond again?
It's a total of $6,000.
Okay, all right, thank you.
Thank you. All right, is this Mr. Walton?
Last man, Mr. Walton.
Thank you. All right, Mr. Walton, you're charged with possession of fentanyl, a third degree felony, possession of drug paraphernalia, a first degree misdemeanor. Do you have an attorney, sir?
No,
Can you afford to hire an attorney?
no.
All right, I'll provisionally appoint the Office of the Public Defender to represent you. I do find probable cause. And on the possession of drug paraphernalia, your bond is set at $1,000. And on the possession of fentanyl, your charge is set, or your bond is set at $5,000. Check your histories if you need any pretrial. Hang on. I'm assuming all these 2024 cases were straight time, not probation. Okay.
It doesn't. It hasn't like.
All right, Mr. Walton, your bond is set as a total of $6,000. If you are able to bond out, you're going to be on pretrial release. Part of the condition, a standard provision of pretrial release is not to possess any illegal drugs. So if you violate pretrial by that condition or any of the other conditions, you can be held in jail with no bond, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And that's all we have here at Citrus County Jail, Your Honor.
Thank you, Mr. Ping.
You have a good day.
You too. All right, is that it? I'm sorry, what's your name?
My name is Angela Rodriguez.
It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
That went a little more smoothly than yesterday.
Yesterday was kind of a mess. There's nothing worked.
Well, yeah, the things weren't working. Are we off? Do we need to hang up?
Yes.